Alright, what is happening everybody? My name is G, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Call of Duty Vanguard video. So today guys, our LMG grind continues after taking a short little break from using them due to us testing out the new guns we got in Season 3. But that's okay because I think we survived the turbulence and frustrating parts of the LMG guns division, with us already covering two of the worst guns in the game that both somehow fall under the LMG divisions, one of them being the MG42 and the other being the god-awful Type 11 I covered a few days ago. Now we are here testing out one of the best guns in this division, that being the Bren, or the one that I am currently using, known as the Austrian Leather Mastercraft, which is still pretty much just the Bren. And by the way, am I the only one that hates how when you unlock these Mastercrafts from the season pass, it just says whatever the name of that Mastercraft is instead of it saying what gun it's for? I know it's not that big of a deal, but for some reason that just really annoys me. I hate having to skim through my whole Mastercraft list just to see exactly what gun it is, even though in the class selection pretty much gives you that little armory little thing so you can kind of pick up your classes, but it just bugs me nonetheless. Anyway, back to the topic at hand here. This is my class setup that I do have for the Bren. Now the Bren, even at the base version of it, is pretty strong with it doing a solid 34 damage per bullet. So you could technically, you know, not even use any gun magazine variants at the very beginning. You can just simply attach the first barrel for this gun, that being the Oak and Shield 590 MN Model 2B, and the damage increase for the Bren does increase an amazing 47%, bringing the gun's damage up to 50 damage per bullet, which then means you can practically shoot people, two-shot people, just like one of my all-time favorite assault rifles in the game at the moment, that being the Bar. Now if you want to get even more nasty, you can then attach the .50 BMG 20 round mag for an insane 80% damage increase, bringing the Bren's damage per bullet to a crazy 90 damage, essentially one-tapping people if your teammates are remotely useful and can somehow manage to land at least a single bullet at an enemy, or you just happen to land a headshot, which really isn't all that hard while using the Bren. The only downside is the fact that this mag only carries 20 rounds, but that's not really a total downside because the Bren actually has another magazine that is just like the 20 round magazine, which is the last magazine that you do unlock for the Bren, which is the .50 BMG. Only this one has 50 rounds. So what that means is that you can practically just hold down left trigger and you're bound to mow down a couple of enemies before you are, you know, get completely killed or sniped in the head, assuming that you are playing respawn. If you're playing Surge, unfortunately that won't really work because you know, in Surge if you die once, that's pretty much the end of the round. But in respawn, this 50 round magazine does actually work pretty well with the Bren. Sure, you can say that your movement speed and recoil control do take some negative effects with the .50 BMG mag, but with the attachments that I currently have for the Bren, that pretty much just makes up for the negative drawbacks, and it definitely is an even exchange considering the fact that I can completely decimate and down an entire team if they're dumb enough to stick right next to each other. I had a lot of fun using this gun and it really made me feel a bit more relaxed compared to the last two LMGs. The Bren did not infuriate me as much as the last two did, but unfortunately though, the Bren is just another gun that the homie G won't be using going forward because although it does, you know, two-tap people, the movement restrictions kind of turned me off and I just don't like moving slower than other players because I'm just using an LMG. I just don't like that feeling. To end off this video, I would like to give my final verdict on the Bren LMG by rating it from 1 out of 10, and the Bren in my honest opinion is a solid 7. It's not a bad gun, it's pretty powerful and it's not all that shaky. The only downside is the massive restrictions to your movements, but again it is an LMG after all, so you can't really fault the Bren too much for that. With that being said guys, I would like to just end this video off by saying thank you all so much for taking the time off your day to watch this video, and as always I will see you all on the next one. Alright, peace out.